So when we talk about the ratio of change, really we're talking about the slope in the relation. Okay, and we're talking about the slope in the equation, and that slope often represents the proportional change or constant proportional change. And that's what gives us a straight line. So that's our slope. And that shows up often as the rate in the word problem. So in words, it often is the rate. Okay, in the graph, it's a slope triangle. In our table, it's the changes in the x and the changes in the y, the changes on the outside of the table. And in the equation, it is often our multiplier, because that multiplier is a constant multiplier, which gives us this constant rate. So this is what we've been kind of focusing on last little bit, is this idea of slope. This change in y compared to the change in x, and which gives us our rate of change, our constant rate, which then gives us our straight line relationship. So the point when x is 0 is where the graph crosses a y-axis. Okay, this is going to be called the y-intercept. The y-intercept is basically the starting point of our graph. So where the graphs cross the y-axis, okay, this represents the starting point of the graph. And we can find this in our table. Okay, we can find this on our graph in terms of where it crosses the x-axis. We can, in a word relationship, it's often where we start from. And in our equations, it is the constant term in our equations. So when we talk about, a linear relationship, it's like y equals 3x plus 4. That constant term is going to be the y value when x is 0. So that's going to be our y, what we call the y-intercept.